Okay, fellas, let's get back at today. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing top 5 Minecraft seeds for 1.14.4. So, I've got 5 seeds. All of them are good. My favorite is the first seed, the one I'm about to show you now, because it's got the most stuff that I've really ever seen in a normal seed. So, I'll show you those right now. So this is the first structure you could call. It's just a typical village. Nothing really special about it. I didn't really look through the chests, but actually I did for one. On the tower, I checked this one. It had like not much. This one I didn't check, so let's check this one. It's practically the same exact thing. I think it might have been the same thing. Yeah, just a kind of typical village. Maybe if you want to start off here, but don't worry. There's 4 more villages in the area of you spawning that you can find. So I don't think you'll really need to pick this one if it's not suited for you. So yeah, that's pretty much all this one has to offer for, you know, things. Oh, lectern. Alright, next seed. Okay, so this is a temple that was going to be later on because I've got a piece of paper here with all the things I have. But this one, it's a good one. Yeah, so this happened. I'm kind of a disappointment, but I don't know what's down there because I didn't get to look at it because like a bunny fell in because I broke the thing, and then like one of these bunnies went in and it exploded. But yeah, that's the second thing. That's the village over there, if you can see it, that we just did. So next seed. I keep saying seed. Next structure, I should say. Okay, so here we have another village. Second village. Right here. It's this one I didn't really check any of the villages, but you can just look for yourself to see what they have. They've got stuff. It looks like a typical village, so you can look to see what they have, the items in it. Anyway, I didn't even know this kind of house existed. I bet most of the villages you can't trade with, but yeah. That's weird. Alright, so that's the second village, or third structure, and don't worry, there's 9 more, well, 9 more things I'm going to show you just in the seed, all like relatively close to the spawn point, but a few of them are land structures, so not structures, but words are hard. Okay, so here we have another. This is one of the biomes. I think this is the only biome I mentioned, but it's a Mesa biome, and they're pretty rare. I like Mesa biomes. This thing is massive though, so like tons of gold, you know. But this place, huge. It's like all of this, and then it goes this way for a while. So, and I don't know how long it is that way, but it's probably definitely long. So that's the 4th, I think it is, 4th thing in this one seed, and there's still many more things to go, so let's go to those. Okay, so I just found this one. I didn't even know this existed. That's why there's no beacon here, but I didn't even know this existed. So the coordinates. Let's see if there's a chest in here. not horrible, especially with the villages coming up. So, negative 76 and negative 175. Oh wait, did I say negative 76? I meant to say negative 717 or so. So, yeah. Okay, so this is the third village out of like all the ones we've seen. It's pretty large actually, considering it's even got one of these shipwrecks. I looked at this. I think it was intentional that it's like this because like the boat's cut in half and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence that it's like right next to this village. So, chest. Let's see this chest. If my game doesn't die. Okay, so oh, not even a treasure map. Rip. I think that's yeah. Alright, so TNT, carrots, rotten flesh, potatoes, pretty good, pretty good. Not the best though, considering, you know, there's a village right here. These two things I assumed were meant to be like this because it's like on land, so with a fishing, if you combine those two, that'd be a good fishing rod. So that's the third village. Just this one's a little bit far away from your spawn, but after those other things you find, you'll definitely like be able to come here and get a brewing stand like that. So yeah. Okay, so here we have one of the only other structures, things on this list that is not a structure. The only reason why I included it is because I don't know if you see how long this is, but compared to a normal ravine, this is long, and it connects into a cave and just keeps going down, I think. Let's check it out. Yeah, probably. It probably keeps going. I don't know what to say, but it is a good ravine if you need iron, if you don't already have enough stuff for from all the other villages stuff you found. So alright, so that was only the like 6th, 7th if you're including the structure, the boat that we found, the 7th structure thing, like monument thing. And you'd be like, oh, that's great, that's tons. That's like half or so, a little bit more, but alright, let's move on. Okay, so here we have the second desert temple, and this one, luckily, I didn't blow up instantly. So, we come down this one. Should get rid of that. Golden apples, rotten flesh, iron string, bones. So far, nothing too great. Golden apples is the best bet. Another golden apple. 3 golden apples isn't bad. 2 emerald, iron horse armor. Not great, but not horrible either. So let's blow that up. Alright, let's leave. And yeah, so that's the 8th thing down, but I'm not even gonna skip because the next one is right over here with a shipwreck, and this I'm pretty sure had, yeah, decent stuff because it only had 1 chest, but carrots, coal, paper. It's not bad, not great though. Usually these chests come with more than 1 chest, so that's what I'm looking for right now, but I guess not. Alright, so those are 2 like right next to each other. Now these 2 are definitely the furthest away out of everything I mentioned. They're pretty far from spawn, but I'm not saying you're probably going to get to these things right when you spawn in the first day. These things could come later, and then yeah, keep in mind this is all in the same desert. This desert is huge, it just doesn't stop. Some things are out of the desert, but anything that's in a desert is all connected in the same one, and that just blows my mind. So that's just the one I just showed you. So yeah, here we go to the next one. All right, so here we have the 4th village, I think it is. Yeah, 4th village. So this one, probably the smallest village. It's long, but it's got like 4 or 5 houses. It's not great, but I haven't checked what's inside of them, so could be stuff that's worthwhile to you. It's just another village maybe you can trade with and stuff. Because keep in mind, I'm pretty sure the villagers have different trades depending on the new world, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. So that was the one with the little kid. Blast furnace in there. So this one is probably the worst village out of all of them, but it's still a village, and that iron golem just killed something. So let's go move on to the next one. Alright, so this is the 5th village and the final village. I just came from over there where the other village was, so that's close. I was going to count this, but this is an honorable mention because it's so close. Practically as long as the other village, wider. Actually, it might be longer, but I don't think it is. But tons of iron, coal, everything. Let's just... Alright, let's go look at these houses. Blast furnace in there, as you can just tell. Just looking for those chests. What are you doing? No. I don't know what you use these things for, because I don't think they have a purpose yet, but I could be wrong, but I don't think they do. Another blast furnace. Anything with a chimney, I'm pretty sure is, yeah. This is probably only better than the village we just saw before, just because it's larger, but so far there's like nothing good, especially chests and stuff. I don't think, oh wait, this house might have chests, maybe, nope, I don't even know what that's called, smithing table. I don't think it does anything. This, I think they have chests, right? Yeah. Apples, bread, potatoes, nothing special. So that was the 5th and final village, but now we're going to move on to another temple, which, that's good in my opinion, and then a pillage hut, you know, with like pillagers and stuff like that, and then we're going to move on to seed 2, even though this seed is like massive. So yeah. Okay, so here we have the final temple. This one I haven't checked either. So let's see, hopefully this one has better stuff. So emeralds, iron, golden apple, golden horse armor, another golden horse armor, another golden apple. Golden apples must be pretty common, and some gold, gunpowder, and round flesh. So not great, but definitely something you probably wouldn't want to miss out on. So now we're going to go on to the last structure and last thing in this seed, and then we'll be moving on to C2, which is more not structure based but more terrain based, if you like that. So let's move on to that one. Okay, so here we have a pillager house hut thing, like whatever you like to call it. So this would probably be last on the list to go to, unless you can take all these guys, these crossbows. So if you go up to their chest, not great. None of these chests in this seed are great, but it's just the thought of having all the structures there, you know. So that was seed 1. So now we're gonna move on to seed 2. Okay, so you spawn right about there where that beacon is. This one, no, I think there's like one village. No, wait, yeah, no village. All biome based stuff. So terrain, you know, stuff like that. Nothing, no structures are in here. So if you don't like structures, you might either want to go to seed 1 or fast forward and go to seed 3, 4 and 5 if you like pillages, because there's only one pillage in one village in that one, and the rest are terrain. But seed 4 has ravines, 3 villages. About right. Seems good. So the first one is massive though, but this is where you spawn, and let's go take a look at the first one. Here we have some basic mountain biomes. These are gonna be practically what I'm going to be talking about in this whole seed. So this one's probably a little bit more boring than the last one, but nevertheless it's still good. So it's kind of cool how you can like go under, and you can like live on the mountain right here, since it's like hollowed out right there. This one goes pretty high. These connect to it right over here by like right here path. So I don't know about you guys, but I used to build homes underneath mountains. Like here, I would have built like a little structure, something to keep like. Let's try something. Be gone. Alright, so I would have built structures in here, and set day. I would have built in here, but you can do what you want. This is the first one, and let's head on to the second one. So here we have kind of basic stuff like the other one, but kind of just more mountain areas. But this one is cool. I like the hollow ones thingies that it goes underneath here. Kind of cool, like right here, waterfall. It's kind of caved out. I don't know. I just like it. If you come through here, get to like a little safe right through and cut through. So that is the second one. More mountains right here. Second one, second mountain area. So let's head on to the third. Okay, so this one I probably wouldn't put normally, but I just did. It's in a swamp, and swamps are kind of rare, but that's not really the main reason why I'm adding it. This ravine is also pretty large, and I'm gonna add the ravines because if they're not small, then they interest me, and you can just connects to many things. Iron, few different cave like locations that you can go through, more iron, and yeah, so that's the third one, or fourth. I'm losing my mind, but now we're gonna head on to the next one. Okay, so here is another mountain thing. It's already on a mountain, so you can see all those mountains right here, and it's just a pretty big mountain range. Nothing really special, nothing hollows out, nothing like that. Just large mountain ranges, kind of like a valley right here, something like that. I don't know, maybe house. I don't know how you build, but floating island there, I guess. Snow, kind of cool. I used to like these. And yeah, so now we have 2 more mountains, and we'll be done with seed 2, and we'll be moving on to seed 3. Okay, so the main reason why I added this one is because, you guessed it, hollowing out things. It's like an arch right here, kind of cool, kind of neat. Also, large mountain range connects over here. Pretty large, pretty large. That's the only reason why I added this one, mainly because of that arch. But this one's not the greatest seed in my opinion, but it's still good. So the next one is right over here, and it is a flower type biome. Birch forest. It's just one pretty, not large mountain, kind of small, but it connects over here, which get longer, like mountain ranges. And this one also is hollow, and it's like kind of cool because it's like trees down here by itself. It's all blocked in. Probably a good starter home. You could just place your bed like right here. Nothing much can really hurt you, but yeah, so that's this seed. not the greatest seed in my opinion, but still pretty good. So now we're gonna go on to the third seed. Okay, so the first thing on this seed, you think you're on an island. Well, it's not. So unfortunately, if you're hoping for an island, there is no island on this video. But yeah, so as you can first notice, there is a village right when you first come in. Fish. I guess this one might be a good, decent village, but I don't see any village. Okay, there we go. Blacksmith. So, I'm gonna check with the blacksmith. Ooh, probably the best chest we've had in any village, and that's sad to say because there are many villages here. So, lectern, stuff like that. Thanks. Here, just one of those balcony things. I think this is another lectern table. Yeah. Nothing. Only those fish, but good starter homes. Oh, iron gear and stuff like that. So that's spawn over there. Right here is the village. So yeah, now we're gonna check out some more mountains. That guess what? They're hollow. So okay, so this looks like a standard normal thingy, and if this was just this, I wouldn't have included it. But oh yeah, that's the only reason why I included it. It's kind of sad, but I just still think it's kind of cool how it's like open and hollow. I don't know. You can decide for that. So next we're gonna move on to. Okay, so here we have the Taiga biome, and nothing special about this. It's just that it's a Taiga biome, and they're kind of rare. I think anyway. I don't see them very often. I don't think there's any villagers in the Taiga biome, but you can be the judge of that if you want. And you can check out the seed. All the seeds will be in the description in case I'm lazy and I don't put them on the screen, but I think I will, hopefully. Okay, so this is kind of just like a place to put your home in case you're wondering. Guess what? It's a hollow mountain. So this one's probably the best looking hollow mountain out of all of them. It's like a giant cave, but with the tree in the way. It's like someone's putting defense or something. I don't know. I just like it. Kind of weak spot, but I don't know. All I can do is this. So this one's pretty good. It's in the middle of the Taiga too, in case you want it. And there's dogs right here, so you could get yourself a doggo. So yeah. Okay, so this one is kind of just a tall mountain, and it's got little mountains around with mountains over there. So I kind of just put the location with the beacon here, just because of this like one landmass. This one's cool, and then these mountains are pretty long too, so they go on for a while. So yeah, that's with this one, and now we're gonna take on the last one, which is a witch hut. Okay, so here's just a witch hut in a swamp. Nothing special. They don't have anything special except a black cat, and there's the witch over there if you can see them. Witch huts don't really have typically much. This was here. I didn't make a hole that's like that, so I don't know, something to keep in mind. Just cauldrons here, and yeah, witch, and yeah, now that was seed 3, and now we're gonna move on to seed numero 4, because what is 4 in Spanish? Okay, so you spawn right here with in a jungle, melons, food instantly. This one, it's got 3 villages and 3 ravines and 1 mountain range, so that's what's cool about this one. And if you're wondering if this is the only one with a jungle biome in it, no, seed 5 also has a jungle biome in case you want a jungle biome in your world. So yeah. Okay, so here's just a mountain range. I accidentally did this one before the village, but I'll show you, I guess, all 3 villages in a row. So here's the only mountain range there is on this list. Goes on for a while, as you can see. Kind of some neat patterns over there. Yep. And a swamp right here. And swamps are kind of rare, but I didn't include it because it's just a swamp. So now I'm going to show you 3 villages. Okay, so here's the village, first village. This one is, I think, the largest village out of all of them. Single piece of bread. I'm pretty sure it is. Could be mistaken though. Well, largest village in this seed. I'm not going to go through every single house like a blast furnace, and anyone with a chimney has a blast furnace. These houses sometimes have a chest, but sometimes don't. Kind of cool. They got a market. Fish guy? Yeah, no, shepherd. So yeah, melons right there. And now we're gonna move on to the second village. Okay, so here we have the other village. This one's special because it's an abandoned village. So I've never actually seen one in real time. I've only seen one in Laserbeam's video and on snapshots. So it's kind of cool for me too. And you might want to check this out. I didn't even know they had chests, but I guess they do. And that one wasn't half bad. So there's that. Here's this one. I think all abandoned villages, do they have like witches maybe? I don't know. That'd be cool if they did. So yeah. So here's the other village, slash abandoned village. So now, crops still grow, I guess. That's kind of cool. And yeah, so let's check out. Oh, good thing I didn't destroy that chest. Let's see what's in it. Nothing good. So now let's go to the last village. Okay, so I just realized there is obviously the best structure in the game, a desert well right next to the last village. And this one is not abandoned like the other one. So yeah, you can just the first one was the largest, but I didn't know there was a castle in this. So that's kind of cool. It's cool. I'd check out that village just because of the castle. So yeah, this one, cats. So that was the final village, and now I'm going to show you 3 ravines. So if you don't want to see ravines, go to the final seed, and if you're new, like the video and subscribe. It would show that you like this video, and I should make another one when 1.15 comes out. And yeah, now let's see the ravines. Okay, so I'm just checking in. All of those things were from here to there, and this is spawn. So if you want to go to this ravine first, then it's going to be this way. So yeah. Okay, so we come to the first ravine next to some mountains, but this one, I think I probably just put it in because it was long, because that's kind of what I do, and probably had some decent resources. Yeah, iron. Let's connect in here. Yep. So, it's kind of basic one. I'm pretty sure the other 2 are better, so and then we're gonna check out the next ones. Okay, so here we have the next one. Now, this one I'm pretty sure was the widest and had the most resources. Because, yeah, you already see them all. Right down here, large, and yeah, it connects it to this big thingy. Probably keeps going on. So I'm not gonna check that out. You can though. So there's that one. And now we're gonna move on. Oh, there's like another whole thing here. So now we're gonna go to the last one, which is right over here. back. So, this one, pretty good. Just kind of like the other one. I think a little bit longer than the other one. And around the same width. I don't think it doesn't have a giant, like, tunnel opening. But not as many resources, but still got some good amounts. So, yeah, now we're going to move on to seed number 5. Okay, so this is the final seed. You spawn right around that beacon, and some pretty good mountain ranges right there that you can set home. So now I'm going to show you a pillage structure thing. Mountain, jungle, and mountain. It's like combination. It's like a jungle mountain. And a village to end it off. And then you'll be done with the video, fellas. So yeah. Pillage. Second pillage on this seed video. There's the jungle over there. But if you check this one out, I'm pretty sure this one has XP bottles, which are pretty rare. Yeah, pretty rare in survival. But I wanted that spawn over there, so I don't know if you could take on this right away. But now we're going to move on to the mountains. Okay, so we have the mountains here now. It's not just there. This is all mountain right here. All mountain. It's just not that tall. Steep, I mean. Pumpkins right there. Keeps going on for a little bit. This is one side of the mountain. More mountains right here. Giant mountain range. So yeah. There's that. And let's go on to more mountains and a jungle. Okay, so here we have the jungle. It's a little strip of jungle, but it keeps on going over there. So that's something you might want to keep a lookout for. But here are the mountains. Just a good amount right here. You know, could build a house there. Goes on for a little while. Tall mountains, pretty good sized. Probably good for elytras if you wanted to use it for that. It's very long. This part is kind of cool, and I didn't even know it went this far. I didn't know it went above clouds, but this is a good spot if you kept on going. Probably the best mountain range we've had in all of these videos. And now for the final one, we have a village to end off everything with. Here we have the final village, final thing in these seeds videos. So yeah, it's connected, surrounded by 3 biomes, because that's the mountains over there that I just showed you. It's on a plains by that jungle, so that's kind of cool. These houses, I think, have a chest, maybe? On the top, maybe? Yep. Not great. Yikes, sorry, little guy. Not great, definitely. But it's still a village nonetheless. Could find some things here that you like. Dogs, right here. Blast furnace. Some good guys to trade with. Yes, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Hopefully, you liked it. And Bread Cartographer. I'm lagging, but yeah. So we got that baguette, and I'll see you later, fellas. See ya.